Evening, welcome. We are back with Norfolk Angling Club, Cley Beach, last match of the winter series. So quite a few booked in for this one. I've only just got here because I forgot my headlight, I had to go and get it. But yeah, we're here now, and yeah, draw's taking place, and there sounds like there's a bit of sea on, so could be a little bit choppy. But yeah, we'll draw peg and then I'll see you on the beach. Right, we're on the beach and we're straight over the top of the car park. I've drawn peg 5, and bait wise tonight I've got 3 or 4 wraps of these sticky black lugworms. They seem to be lethal this year, and I've got some mackerel under there. I'll be tipping off with that, see if we can get some of those better whiting and perhaps some dabs. But I forgot, tonight's actually a pairs match. So my partner for the evening is Julian Lubbock, winner of the last match at Weybourne, so we're in with a fighting chance if there's some fish here. So I'll introduce you more to him later on once he starts pulling some fish up. I need some help tonight, Julian. You've got to bag up, mate. You're all right. So for me, boom rig and hooks to be decided. I've got a couple of options going on, but we'll start off on the 2.0s, see if we can get some good whiting. If we're struggling, I'll drop it a bit and see if we can get some dabs. And Julian's on the same kit. Fixed ball reels tonight. Yeah, 18-pound line and a 70-pound shock leader, and I imagine he's doing the same. So he's pretty organised. All his gear's under there. I think bait wise it looks like he's got the same as I have anyway. So let's see how we get on. Historically I've done dreadful in these pairs matches, but you never know, we might be lucky tonight. But peg 5, if you know Cley, is literally you get out the car and walk over the beach. So entrance fee's a little bit more tonight because we're bunging some to charity, but I'm sure Roger and Simon will tell you about that in the car park in 3.5 hours time. So we're fishing the tide up and the sea's quite rough, but there should be a few fish here hopefully, but time will tell. Right, we've got 5 minutes to kick off, so I'll just show you what Julian's doing. It's nice and comfortable because he's right next to me. So he has got a boom rig, and what are you using? Herrings, blacks, that sort of stuff. As a remnants of a herring, so he's using that.
Herring, blacks and a little bit of lug.
Yeah, what are they then? Are they blueies in that packet?
Yeah, there's something I found at the bottom of the freezer. So.
Yeah, well that'll do, won't it? Yeah, so it's a bit of everything. We might get some dabs, we might get some whiting. You know, there's a good sea rolling in, so I'm not sure, but you never know. We'll try.
Hopefully they're in size.
Yeah, well that's the other point. We're fishing to size limits, so whiting tonight have got to be 27 centimetres, dabs 23 centimetres. So there's no point being too shy, because there's no point reeling a load of small stuff in. We're going for the jugular, so we'll see. Right, first cast in the water. I think we've both gone about 70-80 yards over the surf, but as the tide floods up I'll hopefully be able to come in a bit closer. Got 6 ounce grip lead on there at the moment. What are you using, Julian? Same 6 ounce. That I've never been to Cley and found that 6 ounce won't hold bottom here. It's quite a shallow, as the shingle bank goes, it's reasonably shallow, sand and grit, and as long as the wires are fairly tight, that holds in there. That's not going anywhere. Let's hopefully we'll get a few fish, but I think it'll be a bit of a struggle initially, and they should come on as the tide comes up the beach, but I've been wrong lots of times, so you'll soon know. Well, my cast is on the beach and I've just got one, but he's 26 3/4 centimetres, so nothing for him. And Julian unfortunately just got one, and that was a pin whiting, even smaller than this one, so no good. Let's get him back in the sea, try again. Well, we've got Will on the next peg and he's come over. He's got 2 decent whiting, so they are there. What we're going to do, Julian? Cry. Yeah, we've had a couple of casts and only got little bits and pieces, so we need to liven our game up. Yeah, they're all right, aren't they? Well done. Yeah. So they're doing all right.
Yeah.
We've got to sort our act out. Never mind. Well, now I've got Marty, Will's partner, across with me, and he's got a decent one. That'd be 29, isn't it? All day long. Is that on his own, or you got another one in there?
Small one in there, mate.
Undersized?
Yeah.
Oh, well done. You two are flying. I don't know anyone that's doing better, so you're doing all right. We're doing crap. No, we've got to find them. Because at the moment, Julie and I are finding small ones, and they're all undersized. That sea's making its way up now, though, as you can see. We'll find some depth. Once I find them, we'll be on them. Another blank cast for Julian. It's looking dire. So you're not finding them very far out, are you?
60 yards.
Yeah, 60 yards, yeah. Well, that's where I am. Have to go searching about. 40 minutes gone, and I've finally found a brace of decent whiting. So that'll save our blushes. We're not blanking. I'll get them on the card, drop it same place. 50 yards seems to be where them two were. So hopefully there'll be a few more. But I am sick of the sight of whiting, I've got to tell you. First hour gone, and we are struggling to get fish in size. Julian's managed one at 27. I've got a couple on the card. But either side of us, they have managed to find them better fish, up to 33 centimetre whiting, nice and plump. So yeah, good bit of sport. And it is an incredibly mild evening, considering it's the 3rd of January. It stopped raining about an hour ago, so we're having quite a nice time, really. Waves have backed off as the tides come up, so it's all very comfortable, but unfortunately we're not managing to find any numbers of fish. But that's me and pairs matches all over, I'm afraid. Julian didn't strike lucky when he drew me as a partner. I've never done any good in these sort of things, but we've got a bit of a reduced turnout tonight. We've got so many people ill, away, and work, but nonetheless I think there's still about 8 or 9 pairs here anyway, enough to make it a good night's fishing. That's all I ever want. They're the ones you want. Julie and I have been struggling to get anything decent, but that's going to be 31, 32, something like that. But he's on his own, unfortunately, so I need to do something to try and get the other hooks filled up. But nonetheless, he's nice and fat. He's going to make a fish cake, so he won't be very happy about that, but I will. Right, crack on, get it signed in, go again. See, we're not finding them, but Will Amy on the next peg he is. That's 28 centimetres, and they all count, they're all good points, but I did just get a dab. So if you're here, Will, do you mind measuring him in for me? I'll see what he is. He's only just lip hooked.
Oh, we're going to stretch to 26, no, 25, I think.
25, isn't he?
Yeah.
Nice clean fish though, isn't he, on the underside? So yeah, that'll do. Bit manky on the top. Yeah, thank you very much. No, I'll put him back in the sea. We'll just get him signed in, and then we'll then they'll go back together. Well done, mate.
Cheers.
Again. Here he is again, having the match of your life.
Yeah.
Couple of whiting. So he's finding the stamp you need to find. That's the bottom line. Right, we'll get them measured. When we get in the car park and you see we've been slaughtered, it's not through lack of trying. Look, I've got 2 O-hooks on. Well, you know how I fish by now. A little dab, little whiting that's come off. So yeah, that's what you're up against. 2 O-hooks, great big lumps of fish and worms. And yeah, I can't find the better ones tonight. What you got, Julian? Did you get anything?
One undersize, I think.
One undersize. Yeah, story of the night, isn't it? Never mind. Hour and a half to go. Got to improve. We might actually come good. Julian's got, the whiting might just make it, but he's got a flounder on the top hook and that's well in, so that's all right. And I've just pulled in decent whiting, and that is quite a good one. That's going to go 31 or something, so we could be back in it. Let's hope that weren't a fluke. Well, we're definitely not pulling up any trees, and I'm getting a lot of undersized fish, but I am still jogging along and getting the odd good one. So that's decent. That took a lump of mackerel on the bottom hook, so that'll be about 30 centimetres, something like that. And Julian's just gone to our neighbours because he's got one as well, so we are not dead yet. An hour to go, and that sea's got quite angry. The swell keeps breaking up over this last ridge, so we've had to move back. But yeah, we're both jogging along quite nicely, but it is only like getting the odd fish amongst a load of little ones. But it's still a nice evening out, isn't it? That's the main thing. Rain's holding off, always makes me happy. And yeah, but whatever, regardless of what happens tonight, we are we'll go in the car park and find out who's done what. But it's not all over there, because we have signed up for King of the Shingle and it starts next week, so you'll be coming with us to that if you want to, because I've signed up and paid my money, or will do. And we'll be doing a 4-match series with John Spalton and Gus the dog, King of the Shingle Winter Series. So join me for that one, and there's lots of other things in the pipeline as well, so we'll go and do them all. Everything we can, we will. 20 minutes remaining and we're struggling. So we've had a couple of small ones, but nothing really. There's a bit of weed in the water. Turned into a little bit of a tricky ending, to be honest with you. But yeah, we're a couple more casts perhaps, and then we'll head over into the car park. But yeah, we're still hopeful of a final fish, so that's that. Right, last casts are in the water, and Julia and I are limping over the line. We've had bits and pieces and it's been pretty bad, but from our perspective anyway, I think we've been beaten by both sides. They've managed to get some better whiting, but I just dragged that one up, and he's going to be about 31, 32, so he's half decent. So we'll get him booked in. But yeah, I got scratched out about 130 points plus that one, and the last cast is in the water. But we'll of course go over into the car park and see what's happened, and you'll know the results. But yeah, I'll get him in some water because I've got enough fish at home. He's going to go back in the sea, so he goes in there, so he'll be all right. And yeah, so we're going to the car park and see Simon and Roger, and they'll give you the results. But there's one other person, he's been with us right from the start. He's a committee member. He's on the venue selection committee for the Norfolk Angling Club, and in the car park he sorts out all the lighting so that I can film what's going on and you can see what's happening. So that's Ian Childerhouse, probably the most consistent angler in the club over the years. Loves his Monday night fishing. He's a great bloke, so cheers Ian. And yeah, apart from that, we'll get this last cast in. Hopefully Julian's got some sort of minor miracle on there, but hasn't been the case up to now, unfortunately. So we've caught plenty of fish, but we can't get them on the card, and that's what you've got to do. But yeah, historically I'm not a good person to have on these pairs matches. Don't seem to bring people a lot of luck. There you go, look, 2. I'll bet they're both, I bet the top one's a millimetre undersized and the other one's probably a centimetre undersized. But good effort, mate. He's doing a job. You can't help what takes the bait, can you? We're loading them up, both of us are. Tried all distances to try and find the better fish. And yeah, it's hit and miss, to say the least. You can't do any more than what you've done. He knows that. Yeah, I think you're right. Last cast, let's pull it out the bag. Need a miracle. Well, there you go. That's the end of the last match of the winter series, and I've just about managed to scrape out 161 points. But that last fish was a 35 centimetre whiting, so be interesting to see if anyone's got a bigger round fish than that. Julian's finished with that 27 centimetre flounder, so we'll see if anyone beats that as a flat fish. But yeah, not
too much glare. Hang on.
Just got to wait for Roger to get down. Where you like.
You could have got the wind if you wanted.
Right. Go.
Right, we're ready.
All go.
Let's see if we can do it all in one take. Right, first of all, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year!
Hey, tough night. 17 people fished, and bearing in mind it was pairs, sort of screwed up the figures in the counting because we got to share a lot of numbers. And thanks for Eric for being the solo Billy No Mates, but it still didn't help him very much though, but never mind. Right, in terms of results, in third place, so we'll just start there, we've got 16 fish with 254, Will Amy and Marty Howe.
Well done, boys. Well done.
And guess what? A share on third, Pete Simmons, Julian Lovick.
Well
13 fish, 254.
Can't believe it.
Do we need a recount? We've done it. We've done a recount. It's all
No, we'll
okay.
go with it.
It's worth coming, mate.
In second place with 16 fish and 256 points, so just a fin of a whiting, is Tom and Keith.
Well done, Tom. Well done, Keith.
Well done. Worth coming, Keith, wasn't it? And in first place with 20 fish and 345 is the combination of Kev Green and Neil Rowe.
Well done, boys.
Well done.
Right, how much do you like each other? There's 17 quid. You're gonna have to split it
There you go.
between.
We're not going to game. No.
We're absolutely
We have. Well, we have, but everybody else has got it.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Oh, sorry.
Well done, Kevin. Consistent, aren't you?
It gets more complicated. Right. Biggest flat. We've got a 27 centimetre dab and a 27 centimetre flounder. The dab to Steve Medler and Julian with a flounder. So there's a share on the biggest flat. So well done, boys.
Well done, boys. Don't be shy.
Can we get our feet?
Well done, mate.
Oh, Steve. Well done, Steve.
Well done, mate.
There you go. Right, biggest round was also a share. A 35 centimetre whiting, Pete Simmons, man on camera, and Kev Green. Hey! You might be able to split the monies a bit better now, Kev.
There you go, Kev. Well done.
Thank you. Well done.
Cheers, Roger. Cheers,
There you go,
mate.
Pete.
Thank you.
Well done, mate.
Right, we need to draw a lucky peg.
Who won?
Who won?
Kevin.
Kevin Neil.
Neil, Kev.
Draw a lucky peg. I need something to pay for all the deer I've lost tonight.
Marty.
Marty. Draw it again, it's off.
There you go. All the change, mate.
Thank you very much. You leave it up to
Brilliant.
you.
Well done.
Right. And we said that the fees for this match was going to be £5 for the match, which we've all doled out, and a £5 to the charity Air Ambulance. So we've got 17 by 85, that's 85 quid. NAC will put in another 85 quid and round it up to 200 quid. So well done everybody, and a big thanks. Pete's money's going on there as well, Pete.
Yeah, that's all right. No, no
It's
worries.
all right.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
I don't know if I dare do it. Is John about? Does he want to say anything about King of the
Well, I've
Shingles?
mentioned
Or is
that
it-
we're going to start next week on King of the Shingles. So
Has anybody got his keys, or has he just walked into the sea?
Is he more grumpy than me?
Where's Paul?
He's all right.
Do you want to say anything about King of the Shingle?
He had a Carmen partner.
he's not in the mood, is he, to talk about King of the
Not
Shingle?
being very sociable.
Yeah. Well,
I've got 30 booked in. Right. And
See if you can get that up. Aim it at John.
first one's at
Yeah.
Wales, so it's a bit of a long walk, take one.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
And it's across the low water, so it should be alright, shouldn't it? Right, yeah. Walk down on the hard, wouldn't it? Yeah, oh yeah, you will, mate, yeah. Don't forget the 20 quid for the motor operator.
Anyway, well done, John. Thanks for organising that. The league will go on holiday for at least about 6 to 7 weeks, and then we'll come back with the spring league at the end of February. I think about the 26th of February. And guess what? We started all over again. So anyway, Happy New Year, folks. Well done,
Well done.
everybody.
Well done, boys. Good win the league.